Hello guys, welcome to BST lectures. Let us start a new series of C programming. Okay, before knowing to going to know about C programming, let us know what is meant by a program. Program is a set of instructions. Program. What is meant by a program? It is set of instructions. Okay. Generally, what is a language? Language is something in which we communicate with each other, right? In the same way, we are having the programming languages in which we program to communicate with the computer. Okay. In simple words, let me explain with an example. I am a native speaker of Telugu and I want to communicate with the native speaker of another Telugu person. Then what is the language I will use? Telugu, right? Telugu is the language which is used by me to communicate with the person who knows Telugu, right? In the same way, uh, computer knows mission level language. Okay, first let us know what is meant by mission level language. Computers knows mission level language, which is in the form of zeros and ones like this. But we want to communicate with the computer with the language which contains these binary digits, right? Binary means zeros and ones. So to communicate with the computer we have to use zeros and ones, which is the language known by the computer. But it is very hard to us to communicate or to write a program in this machine level language. For suppose if we write a program which contains binary digits, uh, suppose you are getting an error in it. Suppose 010000, enter, and 01000. This is the code you have written to communicate with the computer for some execution purpose or some purpose for an application purpose. Okay, now in this block of code, for suppose we have mistakenly kept 0 here instead of 1. When we have compiled this, we get an error. But how to resolve this error? How do we know? This becomes very huge task, right? So, so we use high level languages to communicate with the computers. Before I have said that machine level languages are used to communicate with the computers, but now I am saying that high level languages are used to communicate with the computers. Okay, this is a doubt arised in your minds. So let me explain this briefly because this is not the content related to the C programming. So, this is the content related to the computer organizations and architectures. And so, if you want to explain me about this clearly, please let me know in the comment section. I will create a new series on the computer architecture and organization. So, for now, I'm just briefly elaborating about this. So, high level languages or the languages written by the set of rules and procedures which are understood by us, that is for by the users, and this can be later converted to the machine level languages using compilers or the if you can have an idea of translators. For suppose you are going to another state and the language used by there is not understand by you, right? Then what do you use Google compilers like that. Sorry, Google translators like that to understand the language. In the same way, compilers are like the translators which converts the high level languages to the which converts high level languages to the mission level languages. So we have learned about the high level language and the mission level language in a briefer way. So let us see what is a C language. We all have the questions in our in our brains that what is a C language. So C language is a high level language which is a procedure and a structured language. Oh, okay. Now what is mean by procedure and what is mean by structure? Okay, done. Let's know about it. Here is the things. Procedural language. C language is a procedural language, meaning that programs are written as a series of steps or procedures. That is, the program which is written by the C language or written in the form of the steps. Let us consider an example. First, suppose hash include stdio dot h int main int a comma b scanf percentage d percentage d comma ampersand a comma ampersand b, sorry, it's ampersand printf percentage d percentage d comma a comma b. This is a simple C language program where we read and print the variables. Here the program is done in the stepwise. First, let us consider this is the header file which we used, the standard input and output header file, the main function where the execution starts, and the variable declaration and the variable reading and printing, and we are returning the zero where we given the return type as int. And we learn about all these steps in the further sessions, and this is the what is this procedure. We do everything in the series of steps. Now let us see what is structured. C supports structured programming, which means that programs can be broken down into smaller, more manageable pieces. Okay, in this session we have learned about what is C language, means the basic definition of C language, an example of the C language. This is how we write the code in the C language, and we have also learned about what is machine level language, high level language, and the compilers. In the next session we'll talk about the clear information in the C language and what is meant by header file, what is main function and its properties, everything. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon to get more updates. Thank you.